Chapter 1. Kirby wants to fight. Kirby found a village, and then a raid started. Kirby didn't know what to do. There was pillagers, and there was even a Pokemon raid. Kirby just sucked everything up. And then the raid was gone, and Kirby found 1,000 more villages. And there was 1,000 more raids. So Kirby traded with all the villagers and all the houses, and then Kirby sucked everything up once again. Kirby found Link and said,
"Let's fight."
And Kirby pulled out a sword and one-shotted Link, and then Link was good. Funny, right? Then Kirby found Jeremy and Crafty, and then Carmen Sandiego, and then Kelp, and then Ash, which possibly isn't in the book. And then Kirby said,
"Oh no, gotta run."
And then eyeball, 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 eyeball. Someone was throwing eyeballs at Kirby. Kirby said,
"Still gotta run."
Then Kirby finally made it to the Farlands. There was 10 million zombies and a boss, and then all the rest of the guys surrounded Kirby. So Kirby went up, Kirby flied away, and grabbed some leaves and throwed them at her enemies. They weren't any ordinary leaves. They were bombs. And then they boomed! Then all of them turned good, Kirby said.
"Yes."
And then Kirby went,
"Woohoo, what can I fight now?"
Chapter 2. The Big Problem. Kirby and all of her friends was just walking, and then a building was alive and trying to get people. And then everyone said, "Wow, no!"
"We gotta save them,"
said Kirby. Said Link, and then everyone pulled out a sword.
"Let's fight that building,"
said Kelp, and then they all charged in and sliced the building. Then they sliced the windows, and then Kelp found something very weird. It had like a sticky thing on it, like a green slime.
"Well, no.
Kelp said,
Gotta chop that thing off,"
said Kelp. The slime protected it from Kelp's sword. Kelp killed the slime and sliced it off. Chapter 3. Lots more problems. Everyone cheered. Woohoo! The slimes came back to their temple, and everything was normal again. Then the Slime King came to defeat some people. Everyone charged in, including the people in the city. They all charged in and defeated the Slime King. Ding, 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 ding! They all defeated the Slime King! Everyone cheered. Woohoo! Then the Endermen charged in. Then again, Kirby and all of her friends defeated the Endermen. And it keeps going on and on and on. And they finally defeated all the realms. The Endermen went back to the Slime Temple and killed all the slimes. And then it was the Enderman Temple. Kirby and her friends defeated the Endermen. And then it was the Kelp Kirby Temple. Then all of Kirby's friends went on and on and on and on and on and on until all of them went to the Eyeball Guy and dodged all of the eyeballs and defeated him. Then Kirby and all of her friends said everything to defeat Calamity Blocks. Kirby and all of her friends just killed him one shot because he only had one boss bar. Instead of ice blocks, he went on the ceiling and did Minecraft blocks and then throwed them at his enemies. Kelp used bubbles to float them and boom! They banged right on the water. And then all of them charged in and defeated Calamity Blocks. And then they went to defeat Calamity Chairs. And then Calamity Cups and Calamity People, and it keeps going on and on and on. Chapter 4. The Giant Problem. All of them defeated Calamity Cups and Calamity People and Calamity Chairs, and then they went to defeat Calamity Hoist, which literally throwed hoists at them, which is funny, and it kept going on and on. All of Kirby's friends went and bazoom, bazoom, bazoom. A bazoom guy was trying to defeat Kirby and her friends. They dodged all of the bazooms and got him good too. They gotta have a far range guy. And then Bazoom and his friends defeated the building again. And this time, there was 3 of those sticky things. Kelp, Bazoom, and Kirby sliced them off. And of course Kelp. Then there was more and more and more, and there was 20 more. And Kirby had 20 friends, and they all sliced them off. Bazoom just used his bazooms. Bazoom, Bazoom, Bazoom. Bazoom did them all instead. Kirby and Kelp did not know what those bazooms are, but at least Link knowed what they were. Link said, Bazoom and his friends got the monster one shot because he only had one boss bar again. Then all of them defeated the monster. And then again, there was another and another and another building. 3 more buildings that were made of those sticky things. They chopped all of them off and they were normal buildings again. Chapter 5. Bazoom gets a letter. Now Bazoom gets a letter. It says,
"Save us! We're trapped by the mean dragon. Zelda, Link, Kelp, and Kirby, and Bazoom. problem. You have to save us.
Now, Bazoom goes and saves them. Stomp, stomp, stomp. A big monster was stomping around. Bazoom shooted bazooms at him. He shooted 1,089 bazooms. They were lightning bazooms, and they hauled at the monster. Then lightning struck the monster because it was thunderstorming. So the thunderstorm helped the bazooms. The thunderstorm made an orb with the bazooms. It destroyed the monster. Now, Bazoom runs away from the monster to his friends. He used his bazooms to break the cages. Then they run out of the caves. Chapter 100. The Village Apocalypse That's Fake. They found a village apocalypse and they said, "Finally, we can defeat the witch and make her good again." They went to the witch's house and they found the witch. The witch ran away and the monster getted them while the witch was running away. Then the monster finally did his super attack. Sky attack mixed with all of the moves.
You're too late.
That's what Mewtwo said.
This village apocalypse is fake. I will defeat you.
Said Mewtwo. Now they're back at their houses. Then they all went back to their houses. Zelda and Link went to Mifa, and Kelp went back to the sea, and Crafty and Kirby went to a game, and Crafty went to a game that's Minecraft, and they were all back in their homes. Then they all went back to the witch and catched Mewtwo with a curveball master ball. They catched Mewtwo. Then they actually got to the... All of them grabbed the spyglass, and in the spyglass was the real village apocalypse. Zelda said,
"How are we going to get over there?"
Then they all ran until they found some cars. They zoomed across the farlands. There was Bazoom, and Bazoom just made a car out of bazooms. Kirby said,
Oh, Bazoom.
Then they got distracted. Every one of them found one unicorn. Every one of Kirby's friends, including Kirby. Then they glided on the unicorns, and they flew to the village apocalypse instead. They could shoot magical blasts out of their horns. Everyone destroyed their car. Bazoom just used his bazooms, and that's fine too. There was a balloon and a letter, and a Bazoom used his bazooms to pop the balloon and get the letter down. Then the letter said, before Bazoom read the letter, there was a big monster. Bazoom said,
I remember that monster. It has lightning bar zooms stuck inside its body. I did those.
Said Bazoom. Then it smashed the ground and rocks came out of the ground, and then they got launched up in the air. Link used his paraglider and made it big enough for all of them. They all glided down and they all did a mega smack right on his head. The most effective way. Kaboom! Kaboom! Ting tang! Ting tang! Spit! A llama was spitting at them, and they all got hurt. Link got on the llama and pulled his sword out, and the llama kept spitting at the bad guy. All did a mega smack and used the divine beasts, and Good Ganon helped by doing guardian blasts. And also all the guardians. They were all aiming at that one bad guy. Dun 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 dun. Blast! Kaboom! Chapter 101. Calamity Ganon brings revenge. They all defeated the bad guy because of Good Ganon and all of the guardians. Then all of them cheered. Then all of the guardians got knocked down by Calamity Ganon. Good Ganon did a fight with Calamity Ganon. Fighting noises. Suddenly, the blood moon comes, and they just went in the shrine and deleted it. Link said, and then they all walked forwards.
This is not a major test of strength,
said Kirby. Then there was a sound and the Guardian went up. They all fighted the Guardian, and the Guardian did a spinny attack, first attack. And then Link did the Fury Rush after they hid it behind one of the pillars. Then they all did the Fury Rush at the same time. And the Guardian died, and they got the chest. It dropped Guardian Spear, a Guardian Sword, and they got a Guardian Sword plus. Then they all poofed after they got the Spirit Orb, and they were out of that shrine.
It was hard,
said Kirby.
Oh,
said Kirby.
It wouldn't be that hard if I just sucked the Guardian up.
Then that's when Good Ganon defeated the Calamity Ganon. Then there was double everyone. Magic noises. Crafty said,
Okay, let's, just all go.
And all of the double guys followed them. And they ran. And they still followed them. And again and again and again and again. Then all of the double guys poofed. Phew. and went back to the double world. Then they all played a board game, chess, and Kirby won. It's a Minecraft game. Then they were super excited for ice cream. They drive to the ice cream shop and they all had their favorite kind of ice cream, mint chip. The villain begins to come, and his minions. It's the boss with his loud, booming voice. He shoots cannons with TNT inside, and straight when he shoots a TNT, he loads in one of his agronauts. He's the agronaut boss. Easy. Master sword, crafty sword. Suck.
Yummy.
Now Kirby has the power of agronaut boss. Now Kirby has all of the crafty weapons,
Hey, those are mine.
said Crafty. Then Kirby really liked his crafty weapons. And Kirby sucked up Crafty, then spit him out in the air. Then he was in space, in creative,
Nice, creative.
said Crafty. Then Kirby just sucked up Kelp too. And same thing he did with Crafty. That time, Kelp was in creative. Nice! Boom! Bazoom went in space with them, with his bazooms. Bazoom said,
Suck me up too, then spit me into space and do the same thing. Then I'll use my bar zooms to get up the rest.
Bazoom! Chapter 102. Kirby goes to space. Kirby found a slingshot that always launches people to the space.
Ooh, maybe I could use that to go to space.
Kirby got ready, got space suits for all of them. Then Kirby launched off into space. Then they all lived on the moon. They all drank some coffee with lit cups. That's why they were drinking it on the moon. Because they're always on the moon. They could breathe like unlimited air. They just took air from Earth and put it in their air tanks. The air tanks have unlimited air, so the air tanks are explosive. And it won't hurt Kirby and his friends because they're on the moon. 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 That was Kirby's. Don't say that. Poof. All sorts of colors of Kirby's. I mean, funny name guys, of course. But I just don't know their names. But they're so funny.
Okay, friends, so we're trying to get back to Earth because, well, I don't know, but we gotta get back to Earth. We actually don't have unlimited air. I was just being funny, so we gotta get back,
said Kirby.
So let's build a spaceship real quick.
Dong ding dong ding dong ding dong.
Done. Now, let's go back to Earth.
Whoosh.
We're back.
Then they all said, "We're back, Earth!" Then they defeated the bad guys straight away when they got back to Earth. Calamity Ganon got revenge once again. And this time, Good Ganon one-shotted him with one Ultra Mega Guardian Blast. It was super duper duper powerful. It even one-shotted him, which is a story for later. Then there was 60,000 more Calamity Ganons. Good Ganon just used his blast to go through all of them and used them as dominoes,
Nice dominoes.
said Crafty. Then Bazoom came in and shot 1,089 bazooms at the Calamity Ganons. Good Ganon said,
They're already dead.
the final chapter. Chapter 103. The Village Apocalypse. Didn't we do this one already? Now they finally found the witch. The witch's name is Mr. Twinkie Twunkie. She knows how to do everything except for twink and twunk. That's why she's name is Mr. Twinkie Twunkie. And Mr. Twinkie Twunkie knows how to do Twinkie bombs, Twunkie bombs, power balls, and even power bombs. Then Twunk and then Twink are bad guys. She defeated Twunk and Twink with her power bombs. Throwed one, then another, and they launched off to Bad Guy Land again. They landed on their face for extra painful. Mr. Twinkie Twunkie went to Bad Guy Land and defeated their house and broke the houses and even defeated all the bad guys. Crafty and Link were there. Crafty and Link were surprised. Crafty and Link said,
Are you the one making the portals?
Mr. Twinkie Twunkie said yes. Then Mr. Twinkie Twunkie defeated more bad guys with Link and Crafty. Crafty used the crafty sword and Link used master beams and used some of the flying beasts on the way and asked some friends to come on the way too. Thudump! The big bad guy boss came. Then all of Kirby's friends. Then they all called Kirby to suck the big bad guy up. And Kirby said yes,
I'm here to help.
said Kirby. The end! What a masterful story. I am honored and feel very privileged to have narrated this circus, I want to say. What a delightful mess. And my dog is currently going crazy in the background. Nala, you're not supposed to have that. Oh my god. Okay, there's a shoe that's being brutalized, so I have to go. But thank you so much for letting me do this little silly video. It's nice to, do something a little less serious. I mean, as if my normal content is serious, but you know what I mean. mean, this is just silly and I wanted to do it for funsies, and I think I have achieved that. It was very fun and I liked it. So thank you, dear little small child author. This is amazing. I encourage you to keep going on your author career. You're off a great start. Very, very good fan fiction here. I loved it. Thank you.